Hi everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. I want to apologise if you're trying to comment on my videos. I try to check in the mornings, but I put it on enabling comments, and every time lately YouTube just keeps disabling them, so I don't really know why. It's happened before and then I had a bit of a break and then it's started up again. So we've done all the checks and we're doing everything the right way, and I just don't know why they keep disabling my comments. So I apologise for not checking that this morning for the video I had out yesterday, because today's Saturday, you know, the video that I was talking about came out today. Because this morning I'm just not feeling very good at all, so this might be a very quick video. I have these little bouts where I just don't feel good because of my autoimmune disease, and perhaps the holiday took more out of me than I thought. Anyway, just showing you what I'm up to so far. There's my cover. I actually had to make a different cover in the end, put more of a extra, what do you call them, spine here, because it just wasn't big enough to make room for the signatures. So I put this in the front, and that's one of the signatures, and I put this journaling card that I made in the pocket for that particular signature, but I haven't worked on that signature. I'm working on this signature, and I've put some things in the little frames that were there, a little bit of stamping, not a lot of stamping. I've put that there because I just didn't think that the words were possibly appropriate on this text page, so I covered over with something I had in my stash. This is one of the elements that I made when I was on holiday. There is a video of that if you haven't seen it already, of how it works. And it's attached to 2 pages. I put it on this Marguerite Miller challenge thing, because I thought, well, perhaps somebody might like to do the collage just so they can take that off. Put a tag on from one of the tags I showed in my Happy Mail the other day, and just put some elements on top. Put some lace on the paper bag, and I've put a folded picture of a vintage book children's book that I had, so pop that in there. And because there was a bit of a hole, I put a bit of washi tape. That's before it looked Christmassy. So it's just folded that and put that there in that envelope. And I just put some index of an atlas, just a bit more stamping on that page. I've put some elements there. I've got to make up some. I'm going to make a tag in a minute to put in there. Put some stamping and a little bit of decoration there. This is from craft book. I did end up putting in here in the end. I've folded these over to make a little bit of a pocket, so I'm just going to make something to put in there. I've attached. I did have these to make a cover of my own, but in the end I just attached it here. But I think you might need a bit of something here to make sure it stays. I'll think about what I'm going to put there to make sure it stays. Look, it's sticking, so I might need a little bit more washi tape there, because I thought that could be like a little slip out. And I've got to do something here as well, whether I'll do the same for the other one. Again, I've folded this over to make a pocket there. Made one of these little tag embellishments that I got the idea from Beck, so thank you very much, Beck, for that idea. That's a fabulous idea. I like it. I'm surprised how long it took to make though. Just a bit more stamping, and this is what I found suitable. That's the fairy card I popped in that pocket. And see, I just did ink around these edges to make it look a bit not quite so white. And in this pocket, I've put a little tab just so you can open the pocket, and I've put a vellum colouring in, so you colour that in with texture. So pop that in there. Stained glass window, and just to make it make it firm, I've just put more of that index from the atlas in there, and I've think that's about all I've done so far from this. It's taken me a while because I'm just not feeling very good, so it's just taken me a while. I think that's all I've done. Oh, I did do this journaling card, and I made a pocket and put that there. Really happy with how these journalist cards came out. This came, I made it using one of the cards I got from a garage sale that I went to. It was a big flash card, but I've turned it into a journaling. Oh, I can't even think of the word. My mind has totally gone out the window. Journaling what, Kate? Not tag. Journaling card. That's the word. Oh God, hopeless. I thought I'd glue this, but obviously not. So this is lace I got from a haul from a op shop that I went to. Had all this lace. I couldn't believe it, because normally you don't go to op shops and don't see any lace. So this is stuff from the collection that I'm trying to mainly use, and some fake stitching around. If I'd have thought about it, I could have put the stitching on there first with my little dinky sewing machine. I think I showed you from Aldi. Anyway, that's what I've done so far with that. I'm going to make a tag today. Excuse the mess on my desk because I've got stuff everywhere. And this looks a bit grotty, doesn't it, really? It is clean, though, because I do wipe it down. But I obviously didn't do it this morning, because just not thinking. When I was 7, my family migrated to Australia, and so it was just my dad, my mum, and my sister and I, and all our family, our extended family, all stayed behind. And one after another, they've sort of spread out a bit. I've got a cousin in Switzerland, I've got a cousin in America, I've got a second cousin in Norway, but the rest of them either live in Britain or Wales. Britain, I should say, England or Wales, I should say. And anyway, my auntie, my dad's younger sister, I still have my dad and my mum. My dad is 87. My dad's younger sister had cancer, and she died a couple of weeks ago, and the funeral was yesterday their time during the day, but for us it was like last night during the night, 1 o'clock last night for us. They did ask us if we wanted to stream, and we said thank you, but it would be just a bit too hard to stay up that late or even go back to sleep after that. So anyway, 2 of the cousins have sent me copies of the eulogy and the poem that my dad wrote for his sister, about his sister. And my other cousin sent a lovely message as well about the funeral. So I've been messaging them back and forth this morning, so I didn't check this morning, and then somebody very kindly sent me a message saying, did you know that my comments were disabled? And I'm so really annoyed, because like I said, my husband and I have double checked and triple checked, and everything is like it should be, and we just don't understand why I keep getting disabled. It's just the most frustrating thing ever. And normally I check every morning, because it was happening a lot, and then it just seemed to sort of not happen for about a good month, and then the last couple of days it started up again, and I just, so I've got to check every morning. It's just really annoying, because I put on there just disabled any appropriate comments, and that's all I do, and I just don't understand why. Because we've done all the checking, and I'm trying to get hold of YouTube as well. They just keep sending me to the help thing, and the help thing is not very helpful. Oh, so it's just really frustrating. Should I do the tag that way, just to be different for a change? Oh, what else have I got? All these lovely things from the collection. I love this one. I love, let's do this. Let's do this one. What else have I got? Aren't they gorgeous? Do you want to do 2? So, too many. There's beautiful pictures as well that I could use. Just keep it at that for the moment. And ink around the sides. I probably should have cut it better. But yesterday, even though I felt a little not too bad yesterday morning, we went to our grandson's school. They had Grandparents' Day, sort of special friends day. It was like for the morning from 9:30 till 11 o'clock. And so we went to visit our grandsons at their school. We split up, my husband and I split up, so we did 20 minutes with one grandson and then swapped over and did the other grandson, because the two grandsons go to one-to-one school, and they're both, it was just for the junior school, for the junior kids, so it was really lovely. And it was the school was very overwhelmed with how many parents actually rocked up. This is from my stash, this little tag thing here. So just we had a lovely morning there, and the school very nicely, kindly provided morning tea. That was even better still. Don't want to put a thingamajiggy there, or a bit of a doily maybe. So that was lovely doing that, and they had a lovely time. They told their mum and dad they had a lovely time that Grandma, Nana and Papa were there. So that's even better still. Sorry, I'm just down in my other drawer looking for my doilies. Trouble with doilies, they're so big, aren't they, really? Quite like the effect though. It looks really nice. Might just age it up. So we had a lovely time doing that, and then I think I've hurt my leg somehow on my travels, and then consequently, because I was at my grandson's school kneeling on that knee, which just so I could be at their level, because there wasn't enough chairs to go around. Came home yesterday with a very painful leg. Oh, I tell you, nothing rains but it pours. When things go wrong for me, they just don't go wrong one thing. I just seem to have lots of things. So not having much luck. I think that's why we've decided that even my husband thinks it was too much. Not we don't want to be going to the big long holidays anymore, driving holidays anyway. So far we are going on a cruise next year, but that's different. We're not driving, we're getting driven around, which would be fabulous. I think I could, yeah. So I'm just going to do the one tag today. Very boring, I know, sorry. Just wasn't sure what to do really. But I like to sort of do some things. Should I cut it in half? Waste not, want not, as they say. Make it spread a bit further. Look to see what else I've got in my stash. Perfect. Just do it on that side maybe. Just, well, I love the word that people use, auditioning. I just love that word. I'm auditioning some places here. What shall I put next, kind of thing. Might just put the number there. Might sit better then. just put this one on the other side, just to balance it out a bit. Need another bit of green, maybe. I think that's a great word, auditioning. I would never have thought of it myself if I hadn't heard somebody use it. I think that's clever use of a word. I call it playing around, but it's supposed to really trying to work out which bit fits best. That's what you do with an audition, trying to find out which of the persons that you have got for the position or whatever. You're auditioning them. Oh, it's not gonna. Here's my knife. Very old knife. It's got glue all over it. I think I inherited it from my husband. I don't remember actually buying it. So anyway, like I said, I want to apologise for no comments being turned on. I want to thank Beck very much for pointing that out to me. Beck from Beccarelli's Books. So kind of her to let me know. Susan Gazaway is another one who also lets me know, because they're so kind and so lovely to do that. Because sometimes I just miss it because I think it's not going to happen, or I forget, or like this morning I had all these messages from my cousin about the funeral. I had to be quick answering back because they're going back to bed. They're going to bed now because it's their night time there. Oh, that's not come off. I'm just going to do a hole in my hole punch. And work out what shall I use? String, ribbon, string. Oh, I should have got all this out beforehand, but because I'm not functioning well, I just forget. Sorry. Oh, I'll do the string later because I can't find it off the top of my head. I have to get up and look for it. Anyway, that's one tag, and I'm just going to keep the back blank, and I quite like the way that works, because the tags can be that way as well as that way. But I will put it in this pocket here. This pocket here. That'll be my tag. I think it's coming along really nicely, and it's taking forever. Why do journalists take forever? I think it's just the making of the things that take forever. But you know, I really enjoy doing it, and I think half the reason why I'm just plugging away is because it distracts me from not feeling very well. If I just sat there and did other things, like watch YouTube or whatever, I might just think about it too much. Sometimes I like to do things to distract me. Okay. Anyway, that's one tag. Thank you very much for joining me today, and next time we hope to show you how much further we've got in the journal. Thank you. Bye bye.